Daily Bible reading, Deuteronomy chapter 9. Hear, O Israel, you are about to cross the Jordan to go in and dispossess nations greater and more populous than you, great cities with walls sky high, a people great and tall, the Anakites, of whom you have knowledge. For you have heard it said, who can stand up to the children of Anak? Know then this day that none other than the Lord your God is crossing at your head, a devouring fire. It is he who will wipe them out. He will subdue them before you, that you may quickly dispossess and destroy them, as the Lord promised you. And when the Lord your God has thrust them from your path, say not to yourselves, the Lord has enabled us to possess this land because of our virtues. It is rather because of the wickedness of those nations that the Lord is dispossessing them before you. It is not because of your virtues and your rectitude that you will be able to possess their country, but it is because of their wickedness that the Lord your God is dispossessing those nations before you. And in order to fulfill the oath that the Lord made to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Know then that it is not for any virtue of yours that the Lord your God is giving you this good land to possess, for you are a stiff-necked people. Remember, never forget, how you provoked the Lord your God to anger in the wilderness from the day that you left the land of Egypt until you reached this place. You have continued defiant toward the Lord. At Horeb you so provoked the Lord that the Lord was angry enough with you to have destroyed you. I had ascended the mountain to receive the tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant that the Lord had made with you. And I stayed on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights, eating no bread and drinking no water. And the Lord gave me the 2 tablets of stone inscribed by the finger of God, with the exact words that the Lord had addressed to you on the mountain out of the fire on the day of the assembly. At the end of those 40 days and 40 nights, the Lord gave me the 2 tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant, and the Lord said to me, Hurry, go down from here at once, for the people whom you brought out of Egypt have acted wickedly. They have been quick to stray from the path that I enjoined upon them. They have made themselves a molten image. The Lord further said to me, I see that this is a stiff-necked people. Let me alone, and I will destroy them and blot out their name from under heaven. And I will make you a nation far more numerous than they. I started down the mountain, a mountain ablaze with fire, the 2 tablets of the covenant in my 2 hands. I saw how you had sinned against the Lord your God. You had made yourselves a molten calf. You had been quick to stray from the path that the Lord had enjoined upon you. Thereupon I gripped the 2 tablets and flung them away with both my hands, smashing them before your eyes. I threw myself down before the Lord, eating no bread and drinking no water 40 days and 40 nights, as before, because of the great wrong you had committed, doing what displeased the Lord and vexing him. For I was in dread of the Lord's fierce anger against you, which moved him to wipe you out. And that time too the Lord gave heed to me. Moreover, the Lord was angry enough with Aaron to have destroyed him. So I also interceded for Aaron at that time. As for that sinful thing you had made, the calf, I took it and put it to the fire. I broke it to bits and ground it thoroughly until it was as fine as dust. And I threw its dust into the brook that comes down from the mountain. Again you provoked the Lord at Taberah, and at Massa, and at Kibroth Hattaavah. And when the Lord sent you on from Kadesh Barnea, saying, Go up and take possession of the land that I am giving you, you flouted the command of the Lord your God. You did not put your trust in him and did not obey him. As long as I have known you, you have been defiant toward the Lord. When I lay prostrate before the Lord those 40 days and 40 nights, because the Lord was determined to destroy you, I prayed to the Lord and said, O Lord God, do not annihilate your very own people, whom you redeemed in your majesty, and whom you freed from Egypt with a mighty hand. Give thought to your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and paid no heed to the stubbornness of this people, its wickedness and its sinfulness. Else the country from which you freed us will say, it was because the Lord was powerless to bring them into the land that he had promised them, and because he rejected them, that he brought them out to have them die in the wilderness. Yet they are your very own people, whom you freed with your great might and your outstretched arm.